Hello, my lovely little cherubs. Obviously, I'm drawing today. I've got my yellow sketchbook. My bright, is it mustard yellow? I'm looking at it right now. I think it's a mustard yellow. I do like the colour mustard. Is that yellow? Is that a yellow? Is that a colour mustard? It must be. I must have decided because I always use this pen. It's a Chinese pen, I think. I can't read it because the language is not English and I mainly speak only English. But I like the pen a lot because you can see the ink in the actual barrel because it's obviously you can see it's see-through. And and then it's got this little mechanism near the tip of the pen where it kind of spirals the ink down and it helps the flow of the ink, and I really like that. And then the tip of the pen is not small but it's not big, and I like the pen a lot. But I did realise the other day, the second I run out of these pens, I would want to buy more. But I don't want to actually spend the money. I've got a pot of ink on the side of my desk, and I think if I get some pliers, I can just about take the tip of this pen off and refill the ink with my Winsor & Newton jet black ink. But then I'm worried about, will it flow through the weird mechanism, because this ink is probably designed for this pen specifically. Yeah, that's what I think about this pen. I really enjoy it, but I don't want to have to go and buy more of them because they're not expensive, but I don't like spending too much money on things if I can avoid it. So yes, I like that ink. I'm going to change the subject to 2 years ago, where I saw a rat. Now, most people think rats are disgusting, and they are. But when you see one in the wild for the first time, something in my brain just triggered, and I was just like, I want to be a rat. I don't actually want to be a rat, but I want to be the rat at the train station that was just living its best life, you know. It just didn't care. It didn't care that people were around. It was just running around through people's legs and under the seats and bouncing in between the fences, just trying to get through the bush. And then, it was just living its best life. And then I remembered that, this is a train station. It's going to be dirty. There's trash everywhere. But I still wanted to I wanted to go up to that pigeon. I wanted to go up to that rat and just hug it, because I was just like, you are so precious. You have no concept of life. Well, you do because you're living it, but you're smart. You're just everything I'm not, I was jealous of a rat. It's insane being jealous of a rat. But yeah, I was jealous of a rat now that I think of it. But that's okay, because rats are intelligent and I'm allowed to be jealous of that. But yeah, let's get on with this drawing. I don't actually know what I'm doing with it. I've kind of got this weird swirly, circly thing going on with a few weird squiggly lines. I need to repaint my nails or just remove it with nail varnish. But yeah, I like this. This was a drawing that I just did not know where it was going. I just kind of sat down, put on some music and just let it go. Let it go. No, we're not doing that today. We're not listening to the Frozen album. My hand's in the way. At the moment, I've just kind of decided that I'm just making ugly art because I was so frustrated at trying to make good art that I was stopping myself from progressing in my art journey, where I just would end up ripping everything out of my sketchbook. I was not having fun with it. I lost all motivation with it, and then I just decided, stop where you are. I don't have to make good art. I can just make art where it just is what it is. It doesn't have to be anything. It can be anything. It doesn't have to be anything if it doesn't want to be anything. And I kind of like that about it. I just went with what my brain and hand just do. And that it has helped a lot, because a few days ago I picked up my tiny little baby sketchbook and I decided to go back to drawing portraits and faces, and it really helped me decide that detail is not important and just get basic shapes down, because I was struggling. I was like, oh my god, I need to put every detail down, this blemish on the skin, oh my goodness. And like, I just stepped back and I just focused on the shapes, the distance of the facial features, and I'm just going to say it really improved the way I looked at my own art. I think everyone should just have a junk sketchbook where like everything is just a mess. Like, I've just finished doing a drawing where I numbered the back of the art and I cut it into little squares and I just randomly glued it to the page of my sketchbook. Was it good? Oh no, it wasn't good. It was really bad, but it made me less stressed about doing things perfectly. And it's perfect is boring. Yes, it looks good at the end stage, but the process of it is boring to me. And it's just a lot of work that I do not want to do. So yeah, that's all. My cat keeps getting in the way of the video. Ivy, bless her heart, she's got this obsession with the pens like I do. She just keeps nubbing her face on it. And she likes to eat plastic. We've discovered that with the few years we've had her. If there's something plastic in the way, she'll just gnaw on it like it's a corn in the cob. We don't know why, she just does it. But we love her either way. We listen and we don't judge. Or in this sense, we look and don't judge. Because she's just trying to live her best life like the rat. See, I've connected the dots. My cat lives life like rat. I live life like rat. That's the dumbest thing I've ever said. But I'm going to keep this in because I'm just letting this go. Like with my drawings, I'm afraid of speaking publicly. And YouTube is to me publicly. And I think if I talk enough, my brain will just shut down and I'll freeze. So I'm learning to talk freely to you guys instead of having a script where I'm like, this is this is that. No, we're not doing that this year. We are going to talk freely. And those damn birds are chirping away. It was really nice and sunny the other day, but now it's like raining and pouring down with rain. And I like that weather. I like not autumn and not like spring. I like the in-between of those seasons. If I could have just a season where autumn and spring had a baby and made sprang? Is that a new word? Or sprang? Oh, what could I name that season that I've just made up that doesn't actually exist? But yeah, I like that I can wake up in the morning and it be bright, and I can go to bed at night and it be dark and not bright, because that's very annoying. Also, like, I can have heat, I can have the warmth of the sun, but I can also have a jacket if I wanted to. Okay, it's near the video now. If you're still watching, thank you for your time, Please like and subscribe. It's free and it really helps me out. Yeah, thank you so much for listening to me ramble about rats, the weather, and whatever other stuffs we talked about.